touch interactive pad. It has games and animations. So if you were thinking Lite Brite, yes, which were so awesome, and you could put together those little templates and create a story, well, yes, you can do that on this one. But it also has games built in and that really soft, easy touchpad. Advanced order ships to you the week of September 4th. This sale price goes up at the end of the day, and just like all of our Christmas and July sale prices, because tomorrow is August, they're ending tonight at midnight. And we do have a return policy extended through the end of January. That will apply until midnight, and then price goes up and that will not apply anymore. You'll only have 30 days to return it. T56489 is your item number. Mark Lubragier is back with us. I have never seen a light. I loved my Lite Brite.
So did I.
It was one of my favorite things I ever used. I've never seen the touchpad. How does this work? So it's like a traditional Lite Brite, except for you don't have the pegs all over the floor getting caught in the vacuum and having to like find the right color. But then you can also play games on it.
You can play games on it. So there's 3 different modes. This is the create mode. This is where you draw. Everybody loved create with light, right?
Right.
You get to draw, you have the lights. I just did a quick house with a little smoke coming out of the chimney and the sun. But every time you press, there's 100 different silicone, soft to the touch buttons here that replace the pegs. Every time you press it, it changes to another color. You go through every color of the rainbow, all the way to purple, and then there's a bright white at the end, and then it turns off and you could start all over again. But the best part is when you're done creating, you can save whatever you want across the bottom here. Watch, I'll show you. So I did a bunch of drawings here, or a bunch of sketches here. So let's see. I did the American flag, right? There's, oh, I missed it. There it is. I did a strawberry, I did a piece of pizza, and it comes with templates, just like the old Lite Brite did.
Right.
Where you would poke holes in the template. They're in there. It's in the instructions. Hey, here's how you make a piece of pizza. It has every color across the spectrum that you could want, and you can just create and create and create, and when you're done, you switch it off, it goes away, you start all over again, if you don't want to save it.
This is such a great travel game, I feel like, because it's fairly small. It weighs like less than half a pound. It's about 5.5 by 6 3/4 inches. So it's really easy to bring with you. Does it take batteries?
It does. Right in the back, there's 3 AA in the back, a AAA in the back. And all you have to do, look, I switched to game mode. Remember the brick game?
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to do this by looking.
I know, that's hard to do upside down and backwards.
But we got it, right? So they will give you a score, and the levels will get harder, and it's these 2 buttons on the end act as your joystick to go left and right. So this is just the one mode. There's another game in here which is really cool that's called, did I lose? I heard it tell me I lost. I got a 0. I always get a 0.
Sorry.
What's going on there?
It's okay.
And then finally—
you get no extra points for doing it upside down and backwards.
Thank you. I should, though. Here we go. This is animate mode. So when you get to animate mode, not only do you pick the animation— I'm going to switch off here. I'll show you on this one. I'm going to pick the animation on mine. I can pick the same as they had there. That's fireworks. You have like the water droplet. You have a rainbow raindrop. You have all these different things you can pick, lightning and zigzag. But when you select it, I'm going to go back to the firework. When you select it, no matter where you touch, you make the firework go where you want.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? So to your point, go out to eat. The little one's like, can I have your phone? No, here you go. Take this.
Yeah.
Waiting in line
That's
at the
my answer
amusement
too.
park.
No.
Oh my gosh, those 40-minute lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you
Oh,
can't
and guess what I heard today? At like 8:30 in the morning. Mom, I'm bored.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that is a no word in our house. We cannot say bored. Otherwise, we're going to give you something to do. And actually, they did have to clean the rooms. But this is one of those things that she's like, what can I do? I'm like, color or, you know, draw. This would be fun. You're basically drawing and coloring with the Lite Brite.
Yeah.
And you can play games too. So it's not going to be the thing that they take and play with for 1 minute or 5 minutes.
No.
They can do so many different things with this.
So here I'm counting down. This is another game. This is the mirror game where I have to replicate what's on that side.
Oh, that's
and
a
it
good
gets,
one.
I mean, it uses their mind. It uses their memory that I got it right. Yes. Then it gets harder.
Oh, I want to
different
try that
colors,
one.
more patterns.
Here.
It becomes much more difficult. There you go.
Okay, well, here, I will do it this way.
But
so you have to get it the right color,
same spot,
too.
same color, and this is your counter. It's counting down. You're going to run out of time. You're not going to run out of time, but I'm saying eventually you're going to run out of time, and it gets really...
Right, it probably gets harder as you go.
Right.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, no.
And if you hit the wrong color, you have to cycle through all the colors to get it back off.
Okay,
or to get it back to... There you go, you did it. And just keep going, level after level after level, more and more complex, so it grows with the... You know, it's good for the little ones, and as the older ones get it, they can be challenged as well. but it's just a lot of fun. It's something so portable, great for those car rides. If you look, still summer, vacation, jump in the car, hand them this, sit there quietly. It's very low volume. You can hear it, but it's very low volume.
This is so smart because especially what is this rated for? Ages 6 and up.
Yep.
Okay, imagine a 6-year-old who is just, you know, learning colors and symmetry and all of that. Like, you have to figure out the symmetry here, the colors, and it's gonna get harder as you go. So then and this is how you get different colors in each, oops, see? I already got in trouble there. I missed it. So you have to figure out the symmetry, and it's gonna get harder and harder as you go. And as you go through the colors, oh, what did I do?
Oh, you're in a different mode.
I'm in a
fine.
different mode now.
You're drawing now.
But you have to, you just push each one, and it's like a nice silicone, like soft button. You just press through to get to the other colors. So as you go through the games, they just get a little bit harder.
And then there's a third game that's Snake, where you're trying to chase one of the yellow dots around, and every time you eat the yellow dot, your snake gets bigger and bigger and bigger, but you can't run into yourself. So it gets much harder, much harder, much harder. But I really love just the create mode. You give this to the little ones and just let them go. Okay,
how do I know what to do on the create mode? Like on the other Lite Brite, it would have an actual template, like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
How do you do that on this one? How do I, like if I want to do, I don't know, the pizza.
The pizza, right. So they have amazing instructions in here, actually. They're so easy to follow. They're all pictures for the little ones. And it just shows you, it lays out a picture. Hey, here's your pizza. Go make the pizza. And you can, that easily. It tells you, like you see, across the top is red, across the second level is red, then you have a few yellow in the middle and one yellow here. It walks them through it. But even beyond that, like you have the face here, this one we just created, it's an
Yeah,
X.
you can just create your own,
Create whatever
too.
you want. Yeah, all the colors you want. If you have a favorite color, make a green piece of pizza, whatever.
Yeah.
It sparks imagination. Kids love to play. Kids love light. Kids love to draw. And all those things it's such an engaging toy.
Yeah.
That, you know, you see them, they just sit there and they're lost in it, which they're going to get lost in your phone, they're going to get lost in your tablet. This is so much better.
Yeah, this is a safer thing to get lost in. And plus, I do actually, I will say, sometimes I'm like, okay, they'll be like, Mom, can I look at your pictures? I'm like, sure. A couple minutes, I'm like, pictures are fine, that's fine. A couple minutes later, they're watching something and I'm like, wait a second, I thought you were just gonna look at pictures.
That's not one of my pictures.
This is something you hand them and they can actually have fun with. They're learning too, but don't tell them that because it's summer. And that's one of the games. So you're being creative, you're learning from the different games, you're playing, all on something that doesn't have videos that you may not be approving of popping up on a screen. This is almost like going back to the way it was, but then it still has that innovative technology that this didn't exist in 1987 when I was playing, or 1984, I guess, when I was playing with my Lite Brite.
Right, who didn't grow up with Lite Brite? It's so much fun. I've always said this is the perfect restaurant toy. You go there and you're waiting for your order.
Or road trip.
Or road trip.
Yeah.
Right.
Or plane trip.
Any
trip
to keep them quiet, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
let's face it.
Well, here's what's happening. Our Christmas in July sale ends tonight because tomorrow is August. Can you believe it?
It's amazing.
I'm like, what is happening?
Summer flying by.
So the price is going to go up at the end of the day. Also, your ability to return this to the end of January is going to go away at the end of the day. So for a $10 Easy Pay, pick one up. It's going to come in this great box here. Really nice presentation. T56489 is your item number. Remember, it is an advanced order, so it will ship to you the week of September 4th. T56489 is your item number. Mark, thank you so much. We'll see you in just a little bit. All right, still to come. Oh, these are so cool. They're called Storytime